Well, good afternoon, sports fans, and welcome to Wolfbite TV Sports Live. I'm Riley Underwood, and I'm happy to commentate this fantastic match here today at Blue Valley Southwest High School.
And I'm Gay McGee. We have a great match for you all tonight between the Blue Valley Southwest Timberwolves and the Spring Hill Broncos.
And tonight is a special night because it is senior night here at Blue Valley Southwest. And we have all the seniors here ready to wrestle. And we have a special one because we have the 4 JV matches who are all seniors. And then we have a special girls matchup that we have right after those 4, and we'll get to you with more coverage on that one after. And then we have all the varsity matches, and it will be a very exciting one tonight, as these are 2 storied Kansas wrestling programs.
Of course, Riley, and this live stream tonight is all brought to you by Wolfbite TV, the broadcast program of Blue Valley Southwest High School. And it looks like we're now dimming the lights. Our first matchup tonight is going to be Yawar Khan. He's actually a foreign exchange student. Riley, you want to continue more on that one?
Well, yes, it's a very interesting story, Gabe. He's a foreign exchange student from Pakistan, actually, on a program. He's here all year, and he's a senior here, but the system's a little bit different there in Pakistan, so he'll go back to Pakistan after this year and complete the rest of his high school career. But he is a senior in United States terms, and he is in the 132 weight class, and it's just a very interesting story, and he just really wanted to get involved in the American culture, and he decided to take up wrestling, and he's been helped along the way by head coach Cody Parks. Of course, he's in the 8th year as the head coach of the Timberwolves, and they'll be wrestling a tough Spring Hill Spring Hill team tonight, coached by Tucker Wolfton. Both coaches actually wrestled at Fort Hays State University. And he also won 5A Wrestling State Coach of the Year last year.
Yeah, of course, Riley. And like you said earlier, we have 4 amazing JV matchups tonight. And following that, Hannah Glenn, which will be our girl wrestler for tonight, 1 matchup for the girls. And then we have a very good list of amazing wrestlers tonight that will continue the varsity lineup.
And this isn't just any JV matchup, of course.
Of course, yeah.
4 seniors, of course, ranging from 132 to 170 weight classes.
Good evening and welcome to Blue Valley Southwest High School, home of the Timberwolves. Thank you for joining us this evening to support our wrestlers, the wrestling program, and to recognize the 2019-2020 senior wrestlers. And Jason and Stephanie Barrett. Tanner's highlights of his wrestling career are starting varsity for the 2020 5A State Champion Timberwolves. Advice for underclassmen, Tanner says, stick with it and you'll get where you want to go. It's just the facts. His favorite quote from a coach is, if you aren't having success, keep working. The winning will come. His post-graduation plans are to attend the business school at K-State and eat a lot of food. 2020 senior Tanner Barrett. Our next senior is Sam Butler. Sam's parents are Keith and Laura Butler. Sam's wrestling highlight was sophomore year when he waltzed into St. Mary's and won the tournament as second team. Advice for underclassmen, Sam says, don't be afraid to ask for help, wrestling or otherwise. His favorite quote from a coach is, if you do something wrong, at least do it fast. plans or attend college and major in behavioral neuroscience. Senior Sam Butler. Our next graduating senior is Muhammad Khan. By Audra and David Derricotti's parents, Kathy and Gary Johnson. Muhammad's host family is Audra and David Derricotti. His wrestling highlight is my first ever meet. Won 3 matches and took first place. His advice for underclassmen: practices are hard and most days you would not want to go. But what separates a good wrestler from a bad is that a good wrestler shows up every day, gets beaten, and still shows up tomorrow. His favorite quote from a coach is, "We do not only want good wrestlers, but good sportsmanship and academic excellence." His post-graduation plans are going back to Pakistan. I still have high school left. Senior Muhammad Khan. Our next senior is Brandon Madden. Brandon's parents are Gloria and Terry Madden. His wrestling highlight is winning state. His advice for underclassmen: write down the things you learn. His favorite quote from a coach is, "Stop looking so sad." His post-graduation plans are to attend KU. Congratulations, Senior Brandon Madden. Our next senior is Griffin Majors. His parents are Christine and Rich Majors. His wrestling highlight was his first win. His advice for underclassmen is join soon and just make it through the first season. His favorite quote from a coach is, "Don't grab the head like a middle schooler." And his post-graduation plans are to attend college for aerospace engineering. Senior Griffin Majors. Our next Timberwolf senior is Jackson McCall. Jackson's parents are Jennifer and Kevin McCall. His wrestling highlight of his career is beating Mays by 1.5 points to get a trophy at state last year. His advice for underclassmen: wrestle in the summer, because even if you get killed all summer, it will help you in the winter. His favorite quote from a coach is, "Have you guys been drinking paint?" And his post-graduation plans: study criminology at a 4-year university. Senior Jackson McCall. Our next senior is Daniel McMullen. And his parents are Layla and Jim McMullen. Wrestling highlight of his career is placing 3rd and 6th at state. His advice for underclassmen: there is no staying the same. Everyone is either getting better or getting worse. So do something every day to get better. His favorite coach's quote: "While you're busy mopping your face on the floor, I have your quarter zip." Post-graduation plans: to go to college somewhere. Senior Daniel McMullen. Our next senior is Ryan Rast. Kelly and John Rast. His wrestling highlight is pinning a kid in the 3rd, 4th placement match and scoring the team win for the tournament. His advice for underclassmen: don't ever quit, because when you quit, it only gets easier to quit something else. His favorite quote from a coach: don't speak, loser. Post-graduation plans: hopefully attend the U.S. Naval Academy or West Point. Senior Ryan Rast. Our next senior is Luke Richardson. His parents are Tracy and Mark Richardson. His wrestling highlight is coming back after a season-ending injury last year. His advice for underclassmen: always do what coach says. the first time he says it. Favorite quote from a coach? Tuck and roll, Grandma. Post-graduation plans are to study mechanical engineering at the University of Iowa. Senior Luke Richardson. Our next Timberwolf senior is Charles Bath. Wrestling highlight, going through Council Bluffs, beaten and exhausted, and getting a tech fall. Advice for underclassmen, stick with it. Even when it's tough, you break mentally. And eventually, the things that broke you won't even tire you. Favorite quote from a coach, it doesn't get easier, you get tougher. Post-graduation plans are to go to Colorado School of the Mines, study nuclear engineering. Senior Charles Bath. Our next senior is Devin Williams. Devin is escorted by his parents, Lana and Dave Williams. His wrestling highlight is placing fourth at the Johnson County Classic. Advice for underclassmen, just wrestle the things that we practice. Don't make up moves. Favorite quote from a coach, tired is a made-up word. Post-graduation plans are to attend K-State. Senior Devin Williams. Our next senior is Seth Nitzel. Seth is escorted by his parents, Meredith and Scott Nitzel. Wrestling highlight, placing second at state individually, and the team claiming third place finish by barely edging out Mays. Advice for underclassmen, if you really want to be good, you have to make sacrifices, such as wrestling in the off-season. His favorite quote from a coach, like a lion, you hunt better when you're hungry. Post-graduation plans for Seth is wrestle for the University of Missouri and study pre-med. Senior Seth Nitzel. Our next Timberwolf senior is John Cobo. John's parents are Stella and Bertrand Cobo. Wrestling highlight for Jan is being a part of Team X at Fort Scott. His advice for underclassmen, when it starts to become difficult and you feel like you want to quit, that's the most important time to power through. Favorite quote from a coach, quit looking at me and crybaby facing, I don't care if you're tired. Post-graduation plans are to attend UMKC. Senior Jan Cohen. Senior is manager Alyssa Krenbuhl. Alyssa's wrestling highlight is going to Council Bluffs. Her advice for underclassmen is give it your all, work hard, and listen to the coaches. They actually do know what they're talking about. Her favorite comment from a wrestling teammate, all you can do is try your best and keep working at what you want in life. Her favorite coach from a quote, you can't fix everything in Matlock. You can fix everything in Matlock, but you can't fix getting the footage back. Coach Kaufman. Her post-graduation plans are to attend K-State and go into veterinary medicine. Senior Alyssa Krenbuhl. Would like to say congratulations on making it to your senior night. You have all put in an immense amount of hard work over the past few months, not to mention over the last 4 years. I am extremely proud of your determination to excel in wrestling, as well as to become outstanding young men. This road has not been easy, and I'm sure each one of you has questioned your commitment to this sport at one time or another. What makes me the most proud is your decision to push through the difficult times and come out on the other side stronger and more determined individuals. I appreciate your integrity and dedication to the wrestling program. I have no doubt that you have positively influenced each other's lives and touched many others along the way. I am honored to have worked with you and watched you develop into the young men you are today. You each are a part of the foundation of this program. Every success we have in the future is because you put in the time to make us a more competitive program. I hope you come back after you graduate and support our program, since all of you had such an instrumental part in building it. All of you know I don't like to get mushy or sappy, but I am truly proud of each one of you. Sincerely, Coach Parks.
And we are back, folks. Thanks for staying for that senior night tribute to all those seniors. There's a lot of them on the team, actually. And remember, we have the 4 senior JV matches coming up first, starting with Muhammad Yawar Khan facing Austin Rivers. And we'll be starting that shortly. We have a good one for you. Blue Valley Southwest, ranked number 3 in Kansas. So a big powerhouse in the wrestling, known throughout the wrestling community. Throughout their history, 61 dual wins, 22 team tournament wins, 1 regional title, 2 EKL titles, and 456 match wins in their 10th year wrestling in Kansas.
Of course, Riley, like you just said, our 4 seniors tonight getting ready for their JV match. We can now see on stage here, we got the seniors heading back, getting ready to prepare for their matchups tonight. Yawar starting it off. Hopefully he can get a good win to start off the night for Southwest. I think that will propel them into the rest of the matches for the night. What do you think?
And I agree. Although these are JV matches, I feel like if they set the tone early, this is not a Spring Hill team that will fold easily. Of course, Tucker Wolfton, head coach, he won the 5A Wrestling Coach of the Year last year. So he is not going to fold under pressure. So I think the main thing, although this might be an outmatched Spring Hill team on paper, Blue Valley Southwest needs to set the tone early with a few victories. I'd say they need to win to secure their momentum. They need to win as many of the JV matches as they can.
Of course, like you said, hopefully the JV matches can just add up the points overall for the team. It's really a strong JV team, and as we can see here against Spring Hill, like you said, I think if they can get out there quick, work hard on the mat, and I think they can easily pull off a win, at least for the combined JV matches as well. Have fun and ramp up the energy.
Yeah, I agree with that, Gabe. And I feel like both teams just need to set the tone early. That goes with Spring Hill also. If they can win early on in the JV matches and even into the girls' match.
And now for our main event. Tonight, we ask that at this time you please stand and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Tonight, the national anthem will be performed by the Southwest Treble Air senior Annalise Goldwasser.
Oh, son, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight
Thank you, Alex. Okay, tonight's match features the Broncos of Springfield High School and your Timberwolves of Blue Valley Southwest. On behalf of Blue
We're
Valley
back, ladies and
Southwest
gentlemen,
Wrestling,
just
we
after
extend
the
a special welcome
national anthem there.
Spring Hill.
And
Good sportsmanship is
this
important at
is,
all
remember, this is a
athletic
matchup
competitions at Blue Valley
provided to you by Wolf Bite TV Sports. Again, I'm Riley Underwood,
And I'm Gabe McGee.
and we have a great match for you all tonight between the Blue Valley Southwest Timberwolves and the Spring Hill Broncos. This is live from Blue Valley Southwest High School. We are actually wrestling in the auditorium, in the theater. So that's a unique twist. They usually don't wrestle here, but, you know, they thought for senior night, they wanted to spice things up a bit.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, different setting, but I think that they're going to still perform very well, and I think even under the lights here and on a stage with a good crowd, I mean, I think they're going to perform amazing. As you can see out here, Spring Hill now heading on to the mat. That is actually sophomore Austin Rivers. And now Muhammad Khan heading this to the stage. He's ready.
And here is Yower. As you can hear from the crowd reaction, a fan favorite here at Blue Valley Southwest. He's actually a foreign exchange student from Pakistan, just coming here for the year. He decided he'd try something new.
Yeah, I mean, from what I've heard,
Yeah,
now out.
He's taking it up pretty well.
He's got his arms around Spring Hill, trying to get some hands around him.
And we have just pretty much a stalemate here.
Yeah, just trying to get working their ground here. Oh, looks like Yawar pushing him back a bit.
And they're on the outer edge of the circle here.
Spring Hill just trying to get the offensive move, but I think Yawar staying low. He's getting his hands in an aggressive position. He's just trying to stay in there, working it out, not too aggressively, but just thinking smart as he
And
moves through.
Muhammad Khan almost pushed him out of the circle there.
Yeah,
They regain it. Spring Hill tries to make a move. Rivers is unsuccessful.
yeah.
Pretty much nothing really happening right now.
As we can see, moving through the motions, Yawar trying to spin move. That might be a near fall right there. He may get some points on that one.
And trying to get the takedown here. Unsuccessful. Rivers escapes it.
Yawar seemed to get his hands
He's
around.
got his head,
He's
and
got
he's-
a leg. He's got a leg. Can he do anything with that, though? Will he be able to get the offensive move?
He had the left hand on the leg. Unsuccessful in gaining any advantage here. Just 30 seconds left.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, it is heading down here. Not much left on the clock. But Yawar now got hands around the waist. He's got a leg. Can he keep him on the ground? This could be good. There we go. Oh, but Spring Hill gets him back around, and now Yawar back on top.
They got 2 points there for Southwest. That was a nice.
Can he get him back on the ground?
That was
And
a
yes,
nice- that was a nice
seems like he
reversal.
can. He's got his arms around his shoulder. Looks like he may be able to get some points out of that. And ref calls time.
There is time with Muhammad Yawar Khan leading 2-0 right now. And it looks like
Restart
Khan's
going to
be on the bottom. Rivers on the top. Rivers. Yep, Khan's
Yawar
trying to
just
escape.
trying to get some positions here. He just needs to get back up on top. Spring
And
Hill.
Rivers trying to flip him here. Unsuccessful.
Rivers cannot get his hands to stay on him. Yawar gets back up.
And there is a point awarded there to Blue Valley Southwest and Yawar.
Yawar now kind of a stalemate here, just working back and forth up on top of the mat. As we can see, though,
I mean,
Yawar kind of shifting back and forth. Just a matchup with Rivers, and
Rivers tried to go for the knee there.
he did.
But I mean, Khan he's proven himself
Yeah.
in this 132 matchup, and Perhaps and I'd say even all throughout the year, he actually won. He took first place in his first wrestling tournament ever this year.
I did, yeah. That's what I
It's
heard,
ve-
and that he did at one of the JV matches, first meet of the year. He went 3-1, I believe, was it?
So he's proven himself early this year. Probably not on many coaches' radar at the beginning of the year, having them not known him. But I think now they probably know the name. And right now it's 3-0. Khan's winning this matchup right here. 30 seconds left in this portion of the match.
I'd say at this point, they've just been trying to make contact, but as we can see now, Yawar getting the
Khan.
move. Can he get him down, though? No, he can't seem to keep his hands down on him.
Oh!
But Spring Hill,
Rivers
On the
tried to get
back.
him on his back. Unsuccessful. Khan was able to get on top of him and get up.
yeah, as you can see now, Yawar, he got a leg, but can he do anything with it?
4 seconds
They're
left.
just trying to get some
3,
contact here.
2, 1. And that portion is over.
And it looks like we'll finish that round.
Let's
3-0, Southwest
Who's
up.
going to get top or bottom? And we know top or bottom, just a matchup in the center here. Starting back up with that 2-minute timer.
Yeah, of course, Yawar now. He's made some contact. Just kind of find it out here. Still Yawar, as we can see, just moving through the matchup and the motions. He's just trying to play methodical, I can tell at this point, and just...
And Rivers really, he needs to make his move now because he's losing now 3-0 late in the match. And Rivers, he's trying to get something. He just is unsuccessful.
Oh, and Yawar. Hands around him now.
And he just
On the ground.
flipped that offense. He flipped that defense into offense. And now he just needs to flip Rivers. And the question is, will Rivers be flipped and pinned?
Yeah, of course. Yawar looks like he can keep him down. Ref now keeping it close. How long can he keep him down, though, for?
And the question is, can Rivers resist this flip by Khan? And it appears that
Oh, the Spring Hill now.
He's able to-
Dangerous move.
he's able to get up, but Khan still has a firm grasp on him.
And gets him back on the mat.
35 seconds left in this round, in this portion.
Yawar now just keeping him on the mat. He's moving very aggressively now, as you can see. He's keeping him on the ground, definitely in the dominant position of this matchup so far. As we can see, 20 seconds left on the clock. Yawar now back on the mat somehow.
And Rivers is
like
on top of him
flipped
this
him.
time.
Rivers on
is
top.
on top, and it is now 5-0.
Can
for
Yawar, though,
Southwest.
get back up? Can he get
We
on
do
the
only
mat?
have 5 seconds left in this portion. 4, 3.
Yawar looks like he can get a hand up, but can he do anything
And
with it? And that is 2
That
points for
will
Spring
be
Hill.
it.
That'll be it, ladies and gentlemen, though.
And
Yawar Khan.
Yawar Khan gets the first round victory. He does it.
Yeah, there it is.
And what a win. And what a win to start off the night for Blue Valley Southwest.
Yawar 5 and Spring Hill 2, as we can see. Yeah, it was definitely a great matchup. And I think, as we can sort of see through the matchup there, is Southwest just tends to be very methodical and just really, really good coaches to keep them going through the match. I mean, it was a great start, though, for Southwest. And now we can see now our next matchup, Griffin Majors, the 152 weight class. He's a senior. Let's see what he can do here tonight. He's going to be facing up against junior Cooper Finch. And the matchup starting now. Spring Hill getting some hands on him.
This is our 100.
Southwest now.
This is our
Just
one.
got a hand on him. Just trying to make some contact.
And this is our 152-pound weight class wrestling match for the JV portion. Again, Yara Khan set the tone early with his first round victory. And here is Finch trying to make a move. And let's see if he'll be successful. He has the knee.
There it is. Oh, and that was a move.
And that will be a 2-point move for Spring Hill.
Yeah, as you can see there, I think his foot might have just slipped and him getting it on the back. And now it looks like he's in a very offensive move for Spring Hill. And let's see what Southwest can do with it.
And
he's trying to move across the mat here. He got a knee up earlier.
Copper
Trying to
Finch.
get an arm up.
Copper Finch earned 2 points right there. We have 55 seconds left in this round.
Yeah, as we can see here now, he's just moving very offensively, but Southwest needs to get up if they're going to try and make any moves in this match.
And let's see if Finch can flip him. He does flip him. Let's see if he can get the pin. Griffin Majors trying to resist.
Southwest, though, I
don't know if he can. He's trying to get those shoulders off the ground.
Southwest trying to get their arms, legs up, anything just here to
anything to flip the momentum, and it looks like he does have at least one shoulder down, one shoulder up.
He's just being pressed against the mat brutally there.
And it looks like the referee has called it, and Copper Finch wins that one.
That was a quick matchup there for Southwest.
And here's a short thing we made for Griffin Majors. He's actually learning to fly an airplane. Let's get to it.
There's not a whole lot of nerves, it's just a lot of excitement and getting to go up and fly.
Griffin Majors is a senior at Blue Valley Southwest, but he does more than the average student.
It's definitely been a lot of work, and it's definitely hard. There's some stuff that really just takes repetition to get right. Like landing has been my biggest struggle by far. You know, you don't typically think of someone as a teenager flying a plane, but just if you're willing to work at it and kind of follow the curriculum set in place, it's really quite possible. So
back to the program,
and Jan Kowo with an early 2 points there for Southwest.
We'll come back to that program later, but for now we can see Jan moving in very quickly. This is a matchup against Greg Livingood of Spring Hill.
160-pound matchup, and
also a senior, so it's a senior matchup.
And Jan Kowo really has an early advantage here. He came out aggressive. And
he really did.
See if he can continue that energy throughout the match. From what it seems like right now, it looks like he's going to.
Yeah, of course. Looks like Jan just moving through. He's getting very aggressive.
He's trying to flip him, and he does successfully flip him.
Keeping him on the mat. There's no movement right now.
Living good. Flips back over on his stomach. Just playing. He's playing defense here. Kowo's playing offense, and it boils down to that. Living good has a shoulder down now, and the referee counting. They might get him with a near fall here. Let's see.
Let's see what we can do here.
And that will be a 3-point near fall. Move earned by Jan Kowo. It is now 5-0. He's leading.
Yeah, we can now see that, of course, Jan's been keeping him on the mat the entire matchup so far. Spring Hill now, he does have a knee up though, but Jan just seems to keep the pressure on as he moves down.
And as you can see now, there's actually 15 seconds left, and Kowo has, I think, a good control of this throughout the last 5 seconds. 4, 3, trying to get a last second move in here, and it will be unsuccessful. And we will move into round 2, and Kowo wins the flip, and he chooses to be down. So Living Good will be up. Kowo will be down.
Spring Hill gets him up.
A 1 point.
Jan gets out of it.
A 1 point escape for Southwest.
Yeah, now we can now see Jan moving down. Spring Hill starting with Jan on his knees did not do much. Jan got up with basically no problem, and you can now see he's just keeping the pressure on and going through all the matches here.
And they will call it out of the circle, so they'll regroup back in the center. 1:32 left in this round here.
Now 8-0 with the score. Jan getting him down early. You can now see Jan just keeping him back down on the floor. Spring Hill just making no movement right now. Let's see what we can do here with this. Not moving much at all.
And we have 1 minute left in this round here. 8-0. And
So,
Kowo
Spring
has
Hill-
the advantage here. He has the advantage.
Spring Hill seemed to flip
And he
himself
had-
on his back, but
And he
still
looks
cannot
like
get his knees up.
He might have the shoulders down. And that is the match.
That is the match!
And Jan Kowo wins this one. Jan Kowo takes that one. That was just excellent. Living Good didn't give a single point
Yeah,
there.
of course. I mean, the entire time the pressure was on, and there was not much he could do there.
Yeah, and Kowo delivered.
Next up, though,
Senior Ryan Rest.
now we have Ryan Rast of Southwest, a senior. He'll be going up against the freshman of Spring Hill. This is the 170 weight class.
And here they go. Oh, and they're off the mat. They're off the mat. Spring Hill wanted a unnecessary roughness call. They won't get it because referee just he saw the hustle play there by Rast and didn't want to penalize him for it.
Yeah, I did see that there, Riley. And I mean, it's in a very aggressive match so far. We can see
Rast.
both just trying to get some hands on.
And he gets him down, and it looks like
He gets him on the
trying
mat.
to fight it. Davison's trying to fight it. He's trying to get those shoulders up. And he will not get those shoulders up.
That is it right there.
And Ryan Rast wins that round.
With the pin. That was a good win. Against just the freshman out of Spring Hill. I mean, there was not much movement there. It was pretty straightforward.
And here is a word from our sponsor, the Tropical Smoothie Cafe.
This now here is Hannah Glenn. She's a sophomore of Southwest.
And she's wrestling against Reagan Steinmetz. And this is a very unique matchup.
Yeah.
Two girl wrestlers on the mat. Hannah Glenn is the first ever girl to do it on the mat here in Overland Park. Here she's coming out. She's just a sophomore in the 123 weight class, wrestling against Reagan Steinmetz, a senior girl wrestler for the Spring Hill Broncos. And
Yeah, like you said, I mean, first girl wrestler of Southwest and even some of the Overland Park schools as well. And
here
she's been very competitive, as you can see through the season up to this point. Had a rocky start, though, but I mean, has gained good ground and for her first season, it's been really amazing what she's been able to accomplish.
And I do believe after Hannah Glenn finishes this match, that we have a special program for you, featuring Hannah Glenn and her story wrestling for Blue Valley Southwest. A very interesting one. And she's just trying to get an advantage on Steinmetz here. Really none for each team. It is still 0-0 with 1 minute left in this round.
Yeah, as we can see here, they've just been trying to get some hands on one another and see if they can't get something going. Just been sort of working it out, see what they can do.
It has been a stalemate so far. 40 seconds left in this round.
Let's see what
Steinmetz
they can do.
got control of Glenn's hand, and then Glenn
like
flips it
Hannah with
around
the
with the
They got her
takedown.
on the ground.
And that is 2 points for Glenn. It
looks like she can keep her
Can
on
she get
the
him up?
ground.
Can she do the
20
pin?
seconds left.
15 seconds now. Can she complete this move? Can she complete it? And that will be 3 points awarded to Glenn for the near fall, and that will take us to the end of this round as Glenn takes a 5-0 lead. And it is flipped. Spring Hill wins.
Yeah, like you said.
Let's see what Steinmetz chooses.
Starting in the middle here.
Starting in the middle.
Hopefully Hannah Glenn can repeat what she just did earlier. Now has similar stalemate to what we started with. It was just a bit of a slow start, but now Hannah getting her hands on her legs, and it's down again.
What a takedown, and then 2 points will be awarded for that move.
Now up to 7-0 for the matchup. Hannah keeping her on the ground, keeping the pressure on.
Let's see if Hannah Glenn can flip Reagan Steinmetz here. 1:15 left in this portion.
Yeah, as we can see here, and may even be able to pick up on the audio. Spring Hill's coach trying to give her some advice, but Hannah Glenn just keeping the pressure on,
And
keeping her on the ground.
Glenn just keeping her on the ground. She is not letting Steinmetz gain an inch. She's just trying to keep her where she can.
Yeah, she's not letting any pressure down.
But she is trying to flip. She has the left leg of Steinmetz. Let's see if she can complete the flip.
Let's see what she can do here. Spring Hill in a very awkward position. She might tap out of this one. I don't know. She looks like she's just in a brutal position there, but she gets a head out. Let's see if Hannah can keep the pressure down.
And Steinmetz
Spring
trying to
Hill.
get back up.
Looks like she
And
got
she
a knee
has
up.
the left
but-
leg. She has the left leg of Glenn.
Yeah, of course, like you said, she now has a leg down, but Hannah's still keeping, looks like one leg to the ground.
And that will be the end of this round. And we will be ready for round 3.
Yeah, as you saw
Right
there.
now, Glenn will be on the bottom.
And that was,
Steinmetz will be on the top.
yeah, that was 7-0, like you just said earlier. I mean, Hannah now, let's see if she can't get something going here. Hopefully she can at least turn her over. Keep the pressure on. But looks like
Steinmetz trying to get something. Glenn, she gets up. Steinmetz has the foot.
we can now see Coach Parks out here trying to get her up off the mat.
And she's outside of the circle now. Let's see if the referee will call it, and he will. And they will go back to the center. 1:32 left in the round 3 of this matchup between Hannah Glenn and Reagan Steinmetz. Still 7-0. Glenn still has the advantage.
Yeah, what really helped Hannah, though, was just the early lead, that 7-0 helped her get out early. But Spring Hill, surprisingly, just has not yet to score a few points on the board.
And Steinmetz, Glenn put Steinmetz in a bad position to start the match, again with the first 7 points. So Steinmetz, I'd say she has to get a pin to come out victorious in this one.
Yeah, of course. I mean, she's going to have to get a point this round. I mean, she doesn't have much time left, but
There's
clock winding down here.
105 left in this round.
Steinmetz,
Trying to flip. Steinmetz trying to
offensive
flip.
position. Minute on the clock. It looks like Steinmetz moving some ground, but Hannah is fighting back. She's flipping over almost, and looks like back on her knees. She can get the position up.
Let's
If
see.
she can seem to move her up, that would help a lot here.
And Glenn just resisting the flip here. And we
Let's
have
see.
30 seconds left in this round.
Hannah moving
Both-
back up on the ground.
Both wrestlers up, and that will be a point awarded to Hannah Glenn for that escape.
20 seconds left on the clock.
Steinmetz she got Glenn's knee, now they're both on the ground. And 10
Hannah,
seconds
though,
left.
as you can see, Coach Parks saying try and get some ground on her, but no, Hannah
Steinmetz
just
going for
grabbing
the
through,
knee.
and that is
And
time.
that will be the match. And Hannah Glenn takes this one, and I believe we do have a special program to take on Hannah Glenn's story. Let's get to it.
At Southwest, wrestling has always been an all-male sport. Sophomore Hannah Glenn is changing that as the first female wrestler, despite the fact that she has to lose in order to win.
She was better than me. She's a really good wrestler, and I'll take that experience and I'll learn from it. I mean, losing in this sport, it doesn't matter. I mean, I could have lost all my matches, and all I would have gained from that is more knowledge on what not to do.
She has a positive outlook on her loss and plans to turn her defeat into a win.
At the end of the day, she's the one that's come in here and work, and I think that's what we're really proud to see, that if she's the first one and our only one, and she sets a very high standard for expectations as the team moves forward next year, and maybe we add 20 or 30 girls.
She sets a standard that will empower other girls to follow her lead. She's the only girl right now, but the doors are open for you other girls.
There's a place, and there's a place, and that all people have value, and I just love the fact that, she can walk in here and compete. I love that she can come in and communicate. She can come in here and work hard.
She isn't one of the guys, but she still has to train like she is.
I think she's impacted the boys in such a way that they have found a good respect for what she does and how tough she is.
I partner with really, really amazing people, and they just throw me across the room.
Hannah believes the wrestling community betters her as a person.
I just want to be the best that I can be for myself, not for anyone else.
Reporting for Wolfbite TV, this is Anna Strickland and Sia Gupta.
Here we go with the first official varsity match of the night. We have Ani Alizai wrestling Andrew Campbell in the 195 weight class.
Yeah, this is the start of the varsity matches here. As we can see here, Ani starting the match. Very aggressive.
Let's see who can get the advantage first. Of course, Spring Hill in the black, Blue Valley Southwest in the silver.
Yeah, as you can see here, just kind of match up until he grabbed his legs. Spring Hill, though, got an arm around the neck. Spring Hill keeping the pressure on him, though, pushing down on him.
Alizé has a knee now. Alizé has a knee, and he just pushes him over. He just pushed
Can he
Andrew
get down
Campbell
on him,
over.
though?
And then that will be 2 points awarded to Alizé. A junior-sophomore matchup. Alizé trying to get him near the center here and get him in position for the flip.
Looks like Yanni keeping the pressure down. He's got a hand down on him. Looks like
Now-
he's trying to grab a leg, though, from behind.
Alize has the right leg. Campbell, let's see what he can do with it. Campbell trying to get back up.
Just trying to get a flip. He's got a leg, though, again. Let's see what he can do with it, though, this time. Hopefully he can get on his back. Let's see what he can do here. Looks like Ani getting the pressure down.
And they will. Let's see if they award points for the near
And they
fall,
did.
and they do.
4 points, 4-0 now.
And they will be out of the circle now, so we will have a rematch in the center.
Yep.
4-1, the score now.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And that is the
time.
end of the round 1 for the 195 matchup.
Yeah. As you can see here.
And remember, this matchup is sponsored by the Tropical Smoothie Cafe on 159th and Antioch. So it's very conveniently located. As you can see, Alize working here, trying to get the knee. Just picks him up.
He's got him all by the leg there. Was able to pick him
And
up.
there will be 2 points
on the
awarded,
ground.
and they will be out of the circle.
Spring Hill, though, was able to pick up a point in there, but now 6-1 still. 38 seconds left, or minute 38 left on the clock. Ani starting on top.
Let's see what he can do here. 130 left in this 195-pound matchup. 6-1 now the score.
Yeah, as we can see here, Ani moving back in position.
And
This, as you can see, is sort of his comfort zone, just dominating the matchup. Getting a move on him.
6-1 now,
And he
and
kept it.
that will be a pin.
That was it. 6-1, ladies and gentlemen, with the pin.
Ani Alize wins this matchup in the 195 weight class.
Yeah, of course.
And now we have a brief message from our sponsor, the Tropical Smoothie Cafe. And we apologize for those technical difficulties here. And it will be 30 seconds left in this round of the 220 matchup between John Hubble and Logan Greenhall, number 3 in the state of Kansas. And Greenhall trying to get a flip here, and it will be out of the circle, and it will be a reset in the middle there for both wrestlers. Winding down here in this round. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that will be the end of this portion of the round between Hubble and Greenhall.
Yeah, as you can see here, getting back to the matchup, looks like Spring Hill will start on their knees.
And looks like Spring Hill and Greenhall. We'll see what the referee is going to say to head coach Tucker Woofter.
Yeah, it looks like. All right, here. Looks like we're waiting for the ref to start the match. Back in the circle. And we're back.
They're starting up again. Hubble has the head of Greenhall.
Of course, as you can see, I mean, so far this has been a very good matchup between the two, but you can still see a very dominant score, 7-3.
From what we've been seeing up here, we have seen a pretty even matchup between Hubble and Greenhall. I mean, Hubble, a very good wrestler, number 3 in the state of Kansas, but I mean, he does have a 7-3 lead on Greenhall. This is our second varsity match of the night.
Yeah, not only that, but we can just go down the list here of very high state-ranked wrestlers here on the lineup.
This is the 220-pound matchup. Hubble ranked number 3 in the state. He has a knee here, and it will be called out of the circle. 102 left in this matchup before we reset in the middle.
Starting back up here. Let's see what he can do, though.
Greenhall and Hubble both looks like they have each other's necks wrapped around, and Hubble tried to make an offensive move, going for the knee. Unsuccessful. Now they're just kind of tangled up here. Not doing much. 40 seconds left in this round.
Yeah, as you can see here, just kind of playing it out.
Greenhall tried to get the knee, and Hubble flipped him, and there will be 2 points awarded there. And I think if it would have been in the circle, he would have completed the pin, but the referee called it. He saw it. He was outside the circle play, so he had to reset it in the middle, but Hubble will get on top here. He has the 9-3 lead.
Yeah, just like you said, I mean, he does have the lead, but
let's see if he can hold on here for the last 20 seconds of this round. Maybe even get a pin to end this one.
Yeah, just after racking those 2 points there. Let's see if he can't get a leg, though, around him. Narrowing down here, 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1 after that little stalemate. Ref here recentering them. As you can see here, continue to wrapping their hands around.
Hubble tried to go for the knee there. Greenhall escapes.
Yeah, he continues to get back over him, but Spring Hill just able to stick in it barely, but
Hubble's just trying to finish this one.
Spin move around.
As you can see, has just gained the advantage with a big takedown there. They're out of the circle, but that was a big move there by Greenhall.
Yeah, it really was. He was taking him all the way across the mat, but still he was able to recenter and starting back. Minute 20 on the clock, 9-3 still. All right, here it is. Kind of a stalemate now, as we can see. Getting back up. Hubble, if he could just stick it out here and not risk moving offensively, but just stay on the defensive side of keeping him at bay and making sure that Logan can't make any offensive moves here, that would help him a lot. But as you can see, just sort of brawling it out with their hands here, staying low. 20 seconds left.
Greenhall has left arm wrapped around the neck, but Hubble flips him, and he will call that is out of the mat. 11 seconds left here. 9-3 is the advantage for Hubble. And Greenhall needs a good pin. He needs a very quick pin, in fact, to get the win here.
5 seconds
it looks
left.
like it'll be unsuccessful, and Mac Hubble takes this one home.
There it is. He managed to get the lead there, getting another win for Southwest. And as you can...
And we do actually have a giveaway here. All you have to do is follow the Tropical Smoothie Overland Park account on Instagram, and we have to follow the BVSW Wolf Bite Instagram in order to have a chance to win a free Tropical Smoothie Cafe smoothie. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely following both of those accounts right after this broadcast. And make sure to DM us a screenshot, DM Wolfbite, a screenshot that you followed both of us, and you'll be entered in the in the winnings, and you'll be in the race for the winnings of these delicious free Tropical Smoothie Cafe smoothies. And I'd encourage all of you to, whip out the phones right now, just have a chance to win those delicious Tropical Smoothie Cafe smoothies. And here we have, back to the action, we have the 285-pound heavyweight matchup of the night between Blue Valley Southwest's Andrew Farrell and Spring Hill's Denver Gardner.
Yeah, as you can see here, this is going to be our heaviest matchup of the night, 285 weight class. Andrew Farrell.
Farrell is a sophomore, and Gardner is a junior at Spring Hill High School.
Yeah, although Andrew is not ranked top 10 in the state, he has had a very, very good season, especially being in the big heavyweight class.
And it looks like Gardner has the advantage here, trying to take him down here, and let's see if he can complete the flip. We apologize for that brief technical delay, and let's see here if Gardner can complete the flip. Farrell resisting, trying to get up, but these are two big guys. And make sure to tune in tomorrow night to our matchup of the Blue Valley Southwest Timberwolves and the Blue Valley Northwest Huskies, and our coverage of the girls and boys basketball games live. So tune in. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And here, back to the action.
Yeah, as you can see here, Farrell just in an awkward position. He can't really move up in any way, but...
Gardner does have the 4-0 lead here. 35 seconds left in this matchup.
Yeah, the matchup moving by very quickly in this first round, but
Gardner he's trying to grab the left leg of Farrell.
he has been able to make some ground, though. He's been able to get back
And
one leg up, now on his knees. Spring Hill, though, getting a hand around, it looks like,
and
but still maintaining ground on top of him. This is not good. Spring Hill now
there we go.
at a 4-point lead.
And hey, Gabe, do you know what I'm feeling right now? I feel,
What are you feeling?
I'm feeling a little thirsty. I'm gonna be honest. I'm feeling a little thirsty.
I'm going to be honest, too, Riley. I mean, what sounds better now than some tropical smoothie?
I'm feeling like I might have to leave this broadcast and head down to the conveniently located Tropical Smoothie Cafe on 159th and Antioch. I mean,
Yeah, of course, and even more convenient is I heard we're giving out some free coupons for a
right,
free
right. We
smoothie
just
at
mentioned
Tropical
that.
Smoothie.
Just have to follow their Instagrams, and unfortunately, we have to stay here in the booth commentating this. Instead of going to get a free Tropical Smoothie Cafe, but
All of you viewers at home, make sure to
make sure to stop
follow
by.
our Instagram.
And as we have here, Gardner leading Farrell 4-0, 1:30 left in this round of the matchup.
This matchup, though, I mean, with two big guys, it's really just offensive through the whole match. Through both.
Kind of a grinded out kind of style of wrestling here.
Yeah, I mean, Riley, wouldn't you say? I mean, both wrestlers here have just been moving very offensively. Andrew's been putting in a great effort, but just not seeing some points out of it.
He has, and Farrell, as you can see here, he has one shoulder down, and he's just throughout the match. He's just hasn't played much offense, just primarily defense.
Of course.
As we can see, the 2 points awarded to Gardner. He just has to play defense. This is a good Spring Hill wrestler, and of course, Spring Hill in black, Blue Valley Southwest in silver. As we have 35 seconds left in this round of the matchup, and Farrell just needs to get something going here. He does, because Gardner's in a very good position here, and he's trying to get the flip. As you can see, his arms under Farrell's right arm, and you can see Farrell just getting a little worn out here. He's been pretty much dominated throughout this whole match. As it's going right now, it looks like Spring Hill's going to get its first one of the night. In the varsity section.
And of course, in the varsity section, I mean, Griffin Majors.
We did have that Copper Finch win earlier in the JV matchup, but I mean, this is where it really counts. And
yeah, I mean, especially Hannah Glenn managing to get the win was very good for the girls'
It was big
matchup.
for the momentum.
Yeah, it was.
And here we can see in our third round of wrestling here, Farrell will be on top, Gardner on bottom, and
Andrew needs to get some arms around him, though. He just needs to get him on the ground. Let's see if he can do it, though. He has managed, though, to get some
he's trying to flip.
good moves. It's just execution has not been old there, but hopefully now, as we can see, he's got some arms around him. It's just man of the flip. The flip looks good, but he got back on top, but Andrew trying to use his weight to bring him down, and ref stops him, it looks like. Looks like we're going to have a penalty.
That was a technical penalty, actually. It was 1 point was awarded to Gardner. I think that was just an illegal hold. It was the locked, Farrell had locked hands with Gardner, and referee tonight is. He's a man of the rules, and that's why he's an official, Gabe.
He really is,
and he's got to call that. And he had warned him, and then as it was getting a little out of control, he did call it and award the point to Gardner. Now with 10 points, 10-0 now as we approach the 1 minute mark.
I did hear though, Riley, from someone inside that the ref tonight is someone from Spring Hill.
Really?
He really is, yes. And do you think that may affect any of the point scoring at all? Or what do you think?
I don't.
I don't?
At
Okay.
all. I mean, this is he's a seasoned official.
Yeah.
He's been doing this for a while. He knows what he's doing. I mean, as you can see, there's been no bias because it's been equal throughout. Right now, Farrell's just getting outmatched and out-wrestled by Denver Gardner.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, we've seen some really raw wrestling here tonight.
Yeah, and we do have 32 seconds left in this round. And remember, Farrell he's only a sophomore, and he's wrestling in the heavyweight 285 division. So, I mean, a lot of these wrestlers are a lot older and more experienced. In this case, Denver Gardner is a year older than Farrell, and we have approaching 10 seconds left in this match. And right now, I'd say this one is coming to a close, and we'll give Spring Hill their first varsity win of the evening.
As you can see, though, this has been a very high-scoring match for Spring Hill. 10-0, that's the highest.
And it will be 12-0 now as
12-0.
the match ends, and that will be Spring Hill's first varsity win of the night. A good one at that. It was a good win. And we will take a quick word from our sponsors. Tanner Barrett wins the match, and that was a great showing for Tanner.
That was our fastest pin yet of the night. As you can see now.
And here we go in our next matchup will be the #1 ranked wrestler in the state in the 113 weight class. It will be Hayden Mills.
Yeah, Riley, and did I mention that Hayden Mills is only a sophomore, and last year alone he won state for his weight class. So just in his second year of high school, he is a very accomplished wrestler, and he is making a big impact here. Here he comes out.
And here is Hayden Mills, the #1 ranked wrestler in Kansas.
#1 sophomore. The crowd, as you can tell, is hyped for this matchup. He's going to be going up against the freshman of Spring Hill, Brendan Josman.
And
as you can see, coming into the circle.
And let's. Okay. I guess there was a forfeit on the end of. There was a forfeit on the end of Spring Hill, so we will skip the 113 matchup and we will go right to the 120 matchup as Hayden Mills wins by default. And so here's the 120 matchup between Cole Cronk and Miles Bell.
We're also going to see Cole's brother later on tonight.
And there we go, as 2 points will be awarded to Blue Valley Southwest.
There it was, the pin.
And there,
just like that,
is the win. Cole Cronk with an early and easy win there.
Very, very early win, as you can see.
An early pin. That was just 30 seconds off the clock before that pin. And here's a brief word from our sponsors at the Tropical Smoothie Cafe.
Smoothie Cafe. We want you to eat better, go better, love better, feel better with better tasting flavors like avocado. It's in our Cali Chicken Club flatbread with grilled chicken, bacon, and basil garlic aioli, and our avocado smoothie, a blend of avocado, pineapple, kale, spinach, and coconut. So live better, play better.
And here we go.
We are back
in the 126-pound matchup between Brett Umentum and Michael Searcy. And as you can see early, Umentum with an excellent move there.
Yeah, as you can see, he is the 3rd ranked freshman, or not freshman, overall in the state even.
He's a sophomore, actually.
Yeah, sophomore.
And he is the 3rd ranked wrestler in the 126 division. As he's trying to get the pin here. Will he get it? Let's see what referee calls here.
What's it going to be?
And it looks like there will be some quick medical attention. There will be some medical attention.
Looks like we have a bloody nose here in the matchup. I think we're going to get back, though, here.
And there's Searcy. He's injured, getting some medical attention from the Blue Valley Southwest trainer. And
just like that, he's right back on the mat. I mean,
yeah,
didn't ruin the momentum too much.
I think he might have been bleeding a little bit. That's why, that's what the holdup was. That's why the referee had to stop it for a second to get that off the mat, actually. And
it will be, though, an interesting matchup because this is going to be Brett versus Michael
and
Searcy, who is actually a senior. So it's going to be a sophomore ranked 3rd in the state.
And he actually placed number 2 at the state championships last year.
Correct.
Of course, in our 2 matches ago, that was forfeited by Spring Hill. That was Hayden Mills. He actually won state as a freshman.
Yeah.
Very impressive. A very good wrestler. And you see, the play will be stopped again. Play will be stopped again.
Looks
as we hope we can get a view of Searcy here.
Let's see what we can do here.
That I think he might have been. Was he bleeding again?
Looks like trying to get a view here from the mat.
And this has been a few stoppages of play here by Searcy.
Yeah.
The referee keeps calling it, and the
Also-
athletic trainer keeps having to clean it up.
While we're in a standstill here, I mean,
Um,
Southwest, our Wolfbite TV program, we really have an amazing crew here tonight for this live stream.
and we do.
We have 4 cameras.
I'm Riley Underwood.
Yeah, I'm Gay McGee
And-
as your announcers tonight, and
We have some talented people behind the scenes too.
of course,
We have our technical directors,
Maddie Kelly
and the
also-
Yanta Sarah Pauli, and
Yeah.
we have some talented cameramen here. And here we go. We are back in action as Umentum is trying to get the flip on Searcy. This is a Wolfbite TV production.
Yeah, as you can see, though, I mean, let's see if that affects him at all. But, I mean, as you can see, the senior, I mean, he has a lot of experience wrestling. He's been doing it all 4 years.
And it happened again. He's bleeding again.
Yeah,
So
it looks like
let's see if
not
I
sure
think
what the
it's
issue
the nose
is here,
of
but
Searcy.
it's not quite going to be a.
This is for sure not going to be a quick match. This is
No.
the third stoppage we've had so far, and the single
not a-
one.
Definitely not a technical issue, but
It's
more or less just competitive issue here, and I don't get a foul for it or anything, but just kind of delays the matchup tonight, but it's all right. Brett here, I mean, he had a really amazing freshman season last year and
yeah.
was ranked top 10 only as a freshman in his weight class, but now we're back to the matchup as he's now the 3rd best in his weight class for 5A, Riley. Can you believe that?
Oh, well,
Only sophomore.
he is great, and again he is bleeding again, and this is certainly we haven't even gotten through a minute of this. We haven't gone through a minute of this.
The issue here, Riley, what it looks like is just that they can't keep the gauze in his nose, and seems to either keep falling out or the blood keep getting on the mat. I mean, this really, I wouldn't say this ruins Brett match, but you can definitely tell the frustration.
You know who I feel
And-
bad for is the athletic trainer Chris Bosky. He keeps having to go out there and
Oh yeah, I
clean
mean,
up that blood, and
he might go through an entire bottle of bleach here tonight.
yeah, I think he might. As again, it's 5-0. I don't know how many times they're gonna keep letting Searcy do this, but the bleeding apparently is continuous.
Yeah, I don't know what's
Um,
going to end first, the match or the entire mat being cleaned here.
But we will continue. Again, of all the stopping and just the cleaning of the mats, I am
Coach Parks even
really in the mood for a tropical smoothie cafe smoothie.
I would
And,
agree.
You can win a free Tropical Smoothie Cafe smoothie if you just follow Tropical Smoothie Overland Park on Instagram, as well as BVSW Wolfbite on Instagram, and DM us a picture that you followed both accounts, and you'll be entered in a giveaway that will be result in you possibly winning a free Tropical Smoothie Cafe smoothie.
But now back to the matchup. I think this is the longest segment of the matchup so far. I guess they're stopping it now again.
And they did it again.
Do you think they're going to earn a technical foul here, or what do you think's
I
going
don't
to
know.
happen here? Looks like
I'm
they're
not sure
stopping
yet.
again. Let's get our down camera there. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can't get a camera view down there.
And this has been a long match.
Jacob, like tell Jacob he's going. You can get up on the stage if you need to.
Here, Tucker Woofter is going to
Here, let's get a view.
clean him up here on
Tell Jacob we're going to him.
Someone get a view.
We are on Jacob.
and we have 126
Just like there.
matchup. It's
We're back.
Michael Searcy. He keeps prolonging this match.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, the trainer giving him attention. Looks like they're getting more gauze in there. They just can't seem to keep the match going.
So
maybe they might even call a little break here just to give some time.
I wouldn't be surprised if this happens again. Honestly, it's been about every 10 seconds where the official has had to call it because of this blood on the mat. Umenum, I'd say he has the advantage here. Umenum has the advantage.
Yeah, I would say, I mean, Hayden is definitely ready, though. At the time that they have been wrestling, it has been very good. Hayden's been offensively moving the entire matchup of what they have played. Now getting his headgear back on, and hopefully the trainer can clear him.
And let's see if we can finish this matchup here.
Yeah.
Between Umenum and Searcy. I mean, it's
Hayden
been going
now
on for long enough. Let's
just kind of anxiously waiting, I guess, on the mat.
And I mean, I'd say this will be an advantage for Brett Umento in this matchup because he knows he has the advantage. I mean, Searcy, bleeding, obviously. So I think Umenum has the mental mindset that he is leading this one along with the score, which is 5-0. Now Umenum has the neck here of Searcy, and he has one shoulder down. It appears there might be a near fall call here. Let's see if he can get a pin. And
that's the pin.
Will be the match. And Umenum takes that one home after the continuous delays, and Brett Umentum wins that one.
Yeah, that was not much of an effort for Brett there. As you can see, he was able to just snag the win. I mean, now we have
Smoothie Cafe. We want you to eat better, go better, love better, feel better with better tasting flavors like avocado. It's in our Cali Chicken Club flatbread with grilled chicken, bacon, and basil garlic aioli. And our avocado smoothie, a blend of avocado, pineapple, kale, spinach, and coconut. So live better, play better, and eat better with new Cali Chicken Club flatbread and avocado smoothie. Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Eat better, feel better.
Spring Hill is a junior, and looks like they're recentering him.
And so here's Richardson wrestling O'Leary.
Yeah, as you can see here, getting hands around him. Let's see what they can do though with that.
And there will be 1 point awarded here to Richardson and the Timberwolves. 105 left here in this matchup. And let's see if he can get the flip. No. O'Leary with the offense here. Tried to get a leg, trying to scramble. Richardson good with the defense. There was 45 seconds left in this matchup here.
As you can see here, in the first round, Spring Hill and Southwest kind of dicing it out. 1-0. See what they can do. All right, let's see what they can do here. And now it looks like Luke getting down, keeping him on the ground.
Let's see.
First move of the match, really, to
and there will be
get someone
the
on the
end
ground.
of that round. And Richardson will pick down. Richardson trying to deflect the pin by O'Leary. Still doesn't have him on his back yet. But this is the position that O'Leary wants to be in. Richardson just trying to get out of that position. O'Leary has the right foot of Richardson.
Yeah, as you can see here, referee centering him. Kind of a slow match as we're moving into
It has
second
been.
round. 3-0. Still a great match for Southwest. Southwest is going to start on the ground. See what they can do here on the mat. Looks like getting a leg around him.
And there will be 3 points, or a couple more points awarded to the Valley Southwest and 1 to Spring Hill, so it is now 5-1.
Yeah, Spring Hill managing to get out of that situation and able to get back up on their feet before
Anything
opponent
else
could
can
do
happen.
anything. Yeah.
And Richardson has the right hand of O'Leary. Let's see if he can do anything with it.
Yeah, as you can see, even the coaches here from either side just kind of seeing what's happening.
And
No
I haven't seen a
movement.
lot of animation from either coach during this match, which is very strange. Both coaches usually very animated, and
Yeah, it is very unusual, Riley. I'd figure tonight, even in the Performing Arts Center, Coach Parks would be on the mat screaming at the
yes,
wrestlers.
but right now both seem calm and believe in what their wrestlers can do.
Yeah, very collective and moving, very methodical, I would believe. And
Yes, and
just sticking with it and not playing too much pressure.
now there's 13 seconds left in this match. As nothing, I don't think anything's going to happen here in the last 3 seconds, and they will stop it with 2 seconds left as they'll call it out of the circle here. And remember to tune in tomorrow during our basketball live stream.
Yeah, we do have a back-to-back live stream.
Yes, it is very
For our
exciting here.
viewers
It is
out
very
there.
exciting here at the Blue Valley Southwest High School Broadcast Program. Very excited to bring you 2 back-to-back live streams.
Yeah.
Again, if you want to get notified about that, just subscribe to our Instagram and subscribe to the YouTube channel down below. And
Yeah, make sure to
hit
keep
that bell
posted.
too. You know, I mean, get those notifications every time we got something else going.
Yeah, in addition to our live streams, we also have our stories that come out usually once a week. And
We just had our monthly show actually aired today. You can see that on our YouTube channel. So here will be a little stalemate here.
Yeah, as you can
Richardson
see
just
now.
trying to flip O'Leary really can't get anything going here.
Keeping 5-1 on the score. Just moving kind of anxious now, I think, as we're moving towards the end of the matchup.
And Richardson almost flips him. O'Leary just really, he knows he has to get something going. 1 minute left in this matchup. So he needs to get something going, or Richardson is going to come away with the win on his senior night.
Yeah, of course. And this is also our 8th match of the night. And as you can see just on our roster here, we have a lot of seniors.
And we have a full slate of matchups ahead. All but one of them ranked for Blue Valley Southwest. And here's Richardson, 30 seconds left in this match. Arms just kind of intertwined here.
Yeah, as you can also see on our roster, is that 5 of our 6 next matchups will be seniors for Southwest. And like Riley said, all ranked top 10 for 5A, and even some state champions, returners here. Looking forward to some big matchups, such as Seth Nitzel, who performed very well in 2019 AKL, even won that. Now moving back.
And that will be the match.
That'll be the match.
And Luke Richardson wins this. And here's a message from our sponsors.
Let's see if we can keep the same energy moving and see what his brother Ethan Cronk can do.
And
very aggressive off the start. Very aggressive.
Very aggressive. Both wrestlers actually very aggressive. Knowlton trying to make a move there, but Cronk resisted. He's ranked number 4 in the state of Kansas, and they're tangled up here. And there will be 2 points awarded for Blue Valley Southwest and Ethan Cronk.
Yeah, as you can see here, he's moving very aggressive, but at the same time, he's been able to keep the offensive position. And now with the takedown.
And let's see if he can flip him.
That'll earn him some points for sure.
Is a 138-pound matchup.
Yeah, as you can see now, Cronk moving him in a good position. Enough to get
and that
pin.
Will be the pin, and Ethan Cronk. And Ethan Cronk wins this matchup.
After 35 seconds into the matchup, that was an amazing pin. That was our second fastest pin of the night. And now we have next, even a bigger matchup. We have Braden Madden, second in his weight class, 145 weight class. He'll be going up against Spring Hill's Zaid Barker. As you can see here, he's hyped up, he's ready to go. Move on to the mat now. The crowd just pumped as we go into these last matches. These are going to be all senior matches the rest of the night. Let's see what he can do.
Here's Madden. It's ranked number 2 in the state for the 145 weight class. And he actually won first place in the state championships last year. So a very proven wrestler in the Blue Valley Southwest program, and looking to impress on his senior night.
Yeah, he even won EKL last year in 2019. And so far, scored 2 points. He's got his knees on the mat, though. Could that be an issue for him?
I don't think so. He just got up, and it's like they started from the beginning. except Spring Hill's Barker trying to make a move. There will be points awarded to Madden. 4 points to 1 for Madden.
Yeah, as you can see, he's now moving him onto the mat, keeping him in a good position. Okay, let's see what the ref is looking at here. Will he keep him down? Maybe he can even earn the pin. Earning 2 points.
Here we go. The referee was counting. I thought he might get a near fall. He did not. But let's see if Madden can flip him with 35 seconds left.
Yeah, of course, and now we can see the ref really looking close. Count the seconds as we can see.
Just 25 seconds left in this round.
He did get the 2 points, though, earning 6-1 with a 5-point lead. Ref still watching very closely. But now he does have him in an awkward position where will he tap out maybe? Nope. Looks like he is able to get.
And there'll be points awarded there, and it is now 9-1 heading into the second round of this matchup.
You can see our audience watching here. We have a full house tonight in the PAC. I don't know if you can.
We do, and there's a nice flip there by Madden. And it will be, let's see if the referee calls it out of the circle. 2 points awarded for Blue Valley Southwest, and they will call it outside of the circle, and it is 11-1 now.
Yeah, it is now 9-1.
And Spring Hill, Zade Barker's only point was a 1 point escape. But he hadn't escaped a lot of others. As he just did get another point, and it is now 13-2.
They're moving pretty anxious on the mat here. Some quick movement, not too stale, and looks like Spring Hill manages to flip on his back. But let's see what that can do.
Well, this is a very unique situation. Both players here on their back. Let's see if they can get a near fall call here. Referee was counting, and there will be a near fall call. There will not be a call, but there will be 3 points awarded to Southwest and 1 to Barker, and there will be two more points added on to Madden's total.
Yeah, and that's 13-2.
And
that is
the end of the match.
The end of the match, yeah.
And Brandon Madden wins this one, and we'll see you after the break.
Yeah,
I'm sure the voters have been really, I bet they're really conscious of this matchup, having it be so close in the rankings and in their level of wrestling. Both excellent wrestlers in the 152 5A weight class. As we see, no one's really gained an advantage so far as 30 seconds have ticked off, still 0-0.
Yeah, as we know, though, from the two wrestlers previously in the season, I know Daniel He's had a very good season. He even last year placed 6th at state, which was a very good season for him as a junior.
He did, and he stayed in the same weight class. Here we can see McMullen trying to go for the legs here, trying to take him down.
And it looks like he's able
to
flip him up, and now he's got one leg. He manages to pull him back,
and he has the right leg.
He's got him
Dickey.
trapped.
And let's see, he's gonna pick him up, and let's see if he can flip him over on his back.
We can now see Coach Park standing up, getting some action in there.
He's trying. Parks is telling McMullen to get toward the center.
And there it is.
There's 2 points awarded for Southwest. They didn't want with that advantage they had there. They did not want the referee to call him out of the circle. So they wanted to keep that momentum going as we have 15 seconds left in this round of the matchup. 2-0, still very low scoring.
Yeah, 5 seconds left on the clock.
And that will be it for this one. Remember, if you would like to win a free Tropical Smoothie Cafe smoothie, just follow their Instagram at Tropical Smoothie Overland Park and our Instagram, BVSW Wolf Bite, and
yeah, make sure to
just DM us a proof of that, and you will be in the running to win a free 24-ounce smoothie from the Tropical Smoothie Cafe.
Yeah, it's easy as that.
Yes.
Our sponsor for tonight. Like
really,
you said,
just 1, 2, 3. Follow our Instagram, follow their Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube, and DM us proof, and we'll get you on your way to win a free smoothie.
Also on our Instagram page, keep up to date on our bites. That's something new we've created, and hopefully you guys can enjoy that with all our sports and coverage overall. And it's really something unique that we've added to.
And as Dickie's trying to get an advantage here, let's talk about the bite a little bit. The bite, it's created by our fellow broadcaster and our technical director, actually, at the moment, Deonta Sarapoli. He's sharing the duty tonight with Maddie Kelly, and he's created this series called The Bite. If you want to stay updated, just follow our Instagram at BVSW Wolfbite. And McMullen is awarded a point there. And it's a weekly series.
All coverage from all our sports and activities.
Sports and activities, just everything throughout the school. And it's very interesting. We have a wrestling bite coming soon, I do believe. And if you want even more Blue Valley Southwest broadcast coverage, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and tune in tomorrow night for our coverage of the Blue Valley Southwest and Blue Valley Northwest girls and boys varsity basketball games. Tomorrow night, the girls' game starting at 6, the boys' game starting at around the coverage starting around 7:15. So make sure to tune in. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Riley Underwood.
And I'm Gabe McGee.
And we're happy to bring you this coverage of the wrestling match tonight between Spring Hill and Blue Valley Southwest. Of course, Southwest in silver, Spring Hill in black, and it's been a good one so far.
Getting back Daniel and Wyatt kicking it off 3-0.
And Southwest has been dominating this one so far in the varsity match. Only had one loss, and that was
two losses. And one in the
JV,
but
in the varsity, we've only had one. With the Andrew Farrell loss coming at the hands of Denver Gardner, and Brandon Madden looks to keep that winning streak going against. Brandon Madden just won. Daniel McMullen looking to keep that streak alive.
Correct.
Because he's winning right now against Wyatt Dickey. Again, the 4 and 5 wrestlers in the state. So far, McMullen is proving that he should be ranked higher, as 120 is left in the third round of this matchup.
Yeah,
still,
he's definitely proving his one position ranking over Spring Hill's Wyatt Dickey, and that he's staying on top of him. He really is keeping the momentum going throughout the matches tonight as we continue, I guess, the dynasty of Southwest Wrestling, I guess you could call it, Riley. What's your opinion on it?
I mean, I guess you could. They've had some recent success. I'd say the successes came more recently, again with the state champions last year of Hayden Mills and Brandon Madden. But overall, they did finish third in the state. So again, not the best, but they have the talent. We'll just see if Coach Cody Parks can put that talent to good use in the state championship coming up, and that's in just over 30 days, I do believe.
Correct. As you know, I mean, we have quite the coaching staff here at Blue Valley Southwest.
And as you can see, there's 20 seconds left here. McMullen still winning by 3. He has the advantage.
Yeah, hopefully.
Let's see if they can finish.
Tonight, we can add this to be our 62nd dual win in Southwest history, Riley.
Well, that'd be pretty impressive, as McMullen does take the victory here in the 152 weight class matchup. And
he is able to get the win. Just like that. And now...
160 pounds wrestling for Spring Hill, Jacob Stovall. Wrestling for your Timberwolves, Senior Charles Ladd.
And we will have this matchup. It's between two seniors. The 160-pound matchup is between Charles Vath and Jacob Stovall. Both seniors. Let's see what Vath and Stovall can do.
Yeah, this is the 160
Stovall with
weight
the first
class.
move. Stovall does have the first move there. Vath able to get out of it.
Yeah, as you can see, this is a very aggressive matchup so far.
And there's Stovall. He's been aggressive so far. See, he has the advantage right here. Let's see if he can get the flip, if he can finish it. He has, but then Vath again fighting back. He had the left leg of Stovall, and it will be back to the center with 117 left in this matchup.
Correct, like you said. Not much left in this match, but looks like Spring Hill gets a leg.
And he does. Stovall with a good move there.
And that will be 2 points.
It will be 2
for
points.
Spring Hill, and that's the first point of the matchup. Spring Hill getting the lead, but I think it was very close. I mean, they still have a lot of time left.
They do, as it is. We're only 1 minute into this match. Of course, there's 3 rounds. We'll just see who comes out on top. Right now, Stovall of the Spring Hill Broncos has the advantage. Let's see how long that lasts.
Yeah, I think he got definitely.
And Gabe, how long do you think this lead will last? Do you think Stovall will continue the winning, or do you think Vath will make a comeback and continue this winning streak for Southwest?
I really do believe that we will continue this winning streak for Southwest, and I think it's just a few technical things, and I think this matchup is still very close, and I think we could still manage to get a win out of this.
I think it is very possible for both sides.
Mm-hmm. Very even matchup, I guess you could say, but
we're nearing the end of this first round. 2-1, and that will be it. Right now, Stovall has the advantage, 2-0. And let's see what Vath picks. Vath picks to be on the bottom. Let's see if he can capitalize.
And it looks like he is able to get his arms around him quickly and on the mat.
Stovall.
He's kind of slipping out from underneath, but he's able to get back up on his feet. Can he get the ground to come back? And no, it's a takedown.
And Stovall
Spring Hill
does
manages to stand back up.
And
Southwest gets 1 point for that.
For the escape. Charles Vath does get the 1 point. It was a good move by both sides, but Stovall was just caught lacking a little there when he allowed him to escape. And Stovall with a great move there on Vath, just to take him down right near the Southwest bench.
2 points now for Spring Hill.
And it will be 4-1 now. Stovall is leading with 1:17 left in this second round.
Correct. Like you said, Jacob Stovall of Spring Hill keeping him pinned at bay here on the mat. But Charles still fighting very hard, and hard he will till the end of the match. Hopefully, though, he can come back and get some points. I mean,
and
got some ground.
I've heard from both from a lot of players that Charles isn't the most he's one of the most hardworking people on the team in terms of putting in the work in the weight room, and that makes up for a lot of things, doesn't it, Gabe?
It really does, Riley. I would have to agree with that, and I do hear that the same thing. I know, like, he does work very hard in the weight room, even in school and academics, as well as at practice. And
yeah, he's an all-around hard worker. Still trailing right now in the second round with 15 seconds left. Stovall has the advantage. Stovall just throws him down, and I can tell that Vath is struggling a little bit here. There's 4 seconds left, and I think we will go into a round 3.
Yeah, as we go into round 3, though, I mean, we got a 3-point difference here in this matchup. I mean, it is very close. I mean, quick move could definitely get him here. As you see, ref calling out. Will he blow the whistle? No, it looks like we get back. No, penalty called. Now it gets him pinned. Let's see if he can keep on the ground.
And Vath tried to get the left leg there. Stovall, he was able to escape. And remember to tune in. If you like this, if you like Wolfeye TV, make sure to tune in tomorrow night for our live coverage of Blue Valley Southwest versus Blue Valley Northwest. And you'll be hearing me again tomorrow commentating both those games, both the girls and boys. I'm looking forward to it. I know a lot of other people are, and so just share that. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that bell to get notified for future events. And Stovall is winning here, 7-2. Vath got 1 point for that escape.
Yeah. As you can see, though, I mean, definitely a bigger point difference now, but hopefully we can see something happen here between the two.
And
as we move now,
he
does get his hands on him. Can he make anything happen here? And, it looks like Spring Hill does make the move to keep him on the ground with 30 seconds left in this matchup. I think Spring Hill is just going to secure this win. Ref recentering them on the mat.
And Vath was awarded 1 point for that escape. So it is now 9-3.
Correct, as you can see.
And that was a nice move by Stovall. And with 10 seconds left, I think that Spring Hill will secure its second varsity win of the night.
Yeah.
And that they do.
It was a very close matchup, as you can see. I mean, the points may have not
And here we go. And here will be the 170-pound matchup of the night.
This definitely is one of our heavier matches of the night. With Seth Mitzel ranked second in 5A, Riley. Second.
He is ranked second. He is a great wrestler. Finished second place last year in the state championships. He was the EKL champion last year. And what a move there. Starting it off early. 2 points awarded there for Nitzel.
Seth Mitzel, as you may have heard in the opener at senior night there when they were announcing him, he is committed to Mizzou, Riley. And
he is committed to Missouri to continue. I wouldn't after this performance, I wouldn't be surprised if he overtakes him for that number one spot. And there he does it.
And that
Nitzel
is,
has won.
there is the pin
That was a pretty,
and the win.
That was a pretty quick matchup there, Gabe.
It was, Riley. Nothing better.
And this will be the last. This will be the last match of the night.
It will
here
be.
With the 182 weight class between Jackson McCall and Draven Pipkin.
Heard though that Draven Pipkin from Spring Hill is only a freshman.
He is. So it's very, very impressive for a freshman to be on varsity, especially in the 182 weight class. And McCall.
As we can see though,
McCall is.
Jackson McCall ranked third in the state.
And
it will be a very good
matchup.
matchup here tonight. We'll see what they can do, Riley.
And last year, Jackson McCall, he was EKL champion.
Yeah, that is correct.
The Eastern Kansas League, very
He
impressive as we are in a stalemate 0-0 in the first 20 seconds. But it looks like Pipkin does have the knee here.
Yeah, as we can see though now, Jackson McCall keeping him pinned.
He's trying to get him pinned.
In position. Let's see if he can hold long enough. The ref watching close. Spring Hill though does make some movement back and forth. As we can see now, Spring Hill though does move. Some movement on the ground.
McCall just trying to get the pin.
Jackson McCall though. Holding him tight to the mat. You just got to keep it. There it is! That's the pin and the win, Riley!
There it is, Gabe. The pin and the win
And
for
that
Jackson
will
McCall.
end from start to end. Started with the win, ended with the win.
And that was just an all-around great matchup by the Blue Valley Southwest Timberwolves, defeating the Spring Hill Broncos. Again, it was just outplayed them. It was 12 matches to 2 matches in the varsity rounds, and we are proud to bring you this matchup. Again, I'm Riley Underwood,
And I am Gabe McGee here with your live stream.
and remember, this live stream was brought to you by the Tropical Smoothie Cafe, and this is a live production brought to you by the members of Wolf Bite TV. Wolf Bite TV is an award-winning broadcast program and strives for excellence in our work. And if you're interested in hiring a talented group of videographers, please contact us at bvswbroadcast@gmail.com. And you can also remember to follow Tropical Smoothie Overland Park and Wolf Bite, BVSW Wolf Bite on Instagram, and DM us proof for a chance to win a free Tropical Smoothie Cafe smoothie.
Yeah, don't forget that. We are giving away
and
free smoothies here tonight, Riley. Free
we
smoothies.
are.
Nothing tastier than a free smoothie after a matchup.
Remember to catch us in action tomorrow when we stream the varsity basketball games between Blue Valley Southwest and Blue Valley Northwest. The girls at 6 o'clock and the boys at 7:30. Make sure to tune in. Again, I'm Riley Underwood.
And I am Gabe McGee.
Thank you for watching.